Was Little Dirk around at all during this time?
Like I said, Dirk was around. He always around. Like I said, we always was in the studio. We stayed. We was like studio rats back then. You know what I'm saying? So like we always either meet up in the studio, kick it. You know what I'm saying? Link up, shoot videos, or just you know what I'm saying? Even just kick it. We always supported each other back. You know what I'm saying? It's always a support each other career type of thing. So whether this person had a show going on, like you know what I'm saying, or anything, like it was always just be supportive. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we always been interacting with each other.
How was Chief and Dirk during the time? Were they cool? Were they working together?
Like I say, I can't really. I won't even want. You said like at that time, yeah. Like I said, I really want to know about their relationship. To keep it 1,000 with you, like I can't really speak for you know what I'm saying. Their situation. I really want to know how they felt about each other personally. But from my understanding, I didn't see no bad blood around for real. But like I said, I can't really tell you about their situation.
The Love, the Sosa video drops and goes
Mm-hmm.
crazy. You know, you're in the video. You know, what was that? What was that like for you guys at the time?
Like I say, I never really expected nothing out of nothing. So like anything that happened was always good enough for me. Like whatever we did at the time, like we ain't had no expectations. So you gotta think about it. When you got no expectations, then anything that come that's, you know what I'm saying, a good situation, you kind of fuck with it.
What was it like shooting the video that day?
We was lit. I think we just came from a club. I think that night we shot that video. I don't remember. I was high as hell. I know that much. I can't tell. I know that much. I was high as hell. I don't know. I can't even remember, but I think we just left the club that night. But it was something like a party shit. We used to, like I said, we used to always have a little crib, had a little cribs. We used to had little parties. Let me say parties, but we had a little get together. But motherfuckers come and shit. That used to be the spot. You know what I'm saying? Like our crib was the spot where we used to just kick it, bitches. You know what I'm saying? A lot of female, all the guys, studio. We just kicking it, chilling.
Okay, and the Finally Rich album drops and it's a huge success. Is there any reason why you weren't on the album?
I really could tell you personally, but we did. I know at the last minute he was dropping his album. Me and Fredo posed ahead, did a record. Me and Fredo supposed to got jumped on a record that they supposed to put on the album because they didn't want to not put us on there at the time. They was saying like it wouldn't have been right if they ain't put us on there, so they was trying to throw us on the record, but I don't think it didn't make the album though. Far as I don't know why they didn't put it.
Okay.
Like
Were you coming out to LA with Chief Keef when he was doing all this? And
sometimes, but for the most part, hell no. I always been doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he used to come to LA a lot before I never used to come with him for the first part. You know, when I first started coming to LA, it was kind of on my own type of thing. Like we kick it. When I used to come out to LA, we used to kick it a few times. But I always been doing my own thing, so I never really had time to really be around type of shit.
did you guys go on tours together?
Yeah. We did. Like I said, beginning of my career, when I first started, because it was like I said, we was more like a group, a rap group. Versus, you know what I'm saying? We more like a group together, but not like a boy band type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Not no shit like that, but more like I say, we just, you know what I'm saying? We more like a label, I say. So yeah, we did a lot of tours and shows and shit. Mostly all our shows, like I say, from the beginning of our careers, we all did together. Like no matter whose show it was, we all was coming.
What do you think was like your craziest tour story at that time?
Shit, it was a lot of crazy. Every damn night, shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, we had parties every night. Like, we rock starred out every day. Like, every day. I can't tell you one night. It ain't no one night that stand out. Every night, goddammit.
Is there anything wild that happened during these tours
Yeah, I ain't gonna put
that
that out
stands
there,
out?
though. Yeah, I wouldn't go put that out there. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that, man. I ain't gonna talk about that.
You know, Chief Keef blows up. You know, he's the biggest thing in hip hop at the time, and then he ends up going to jail for the gun charge. Were you guys were around during that time? What was that like when he was in jail?
What you trying to say? Feel like did it feel like was I missing something when he left? Were you asking that? Like, was I missing something?
Okay.
You know what? That's what you asking?
Okay. Yeah, I was just really asking, you know, what it was like, and you know, what I'm saying what it, you know, because a lot of people felt like that the record label kind of set him up for that. You know, set him up for failure. So
Why you say that? Why you think they said that? I should say.
I don't know if they specifically set him up, but they allowed him to do it, and post it online to where he would get in trouble.
I don't know. Like I said, I always been too much focused on my situation, so I never really thought of, you know what I'm saying, focused on what he had going on too much. You know what I'm saying, to keep it 1,000. Hey, don't get me wrong, that was my dog. We always together, but I never really focused on like how he handled these situations, because like I said, we come from two different situations, so we got different relationships with different folks that's, you know what I'm saying, not the same. So like I said, I never handled his situations, so I can't speak on his situations how he handled them. But like I said, me and him being locked up, and I don't know, like I said, anybody will feel if they homie get locked up, you know what I'm saying? Anybody will feel if your homie get locked up, you know what I'm saying? You want a nigga free. So it's basically just that, if you want me to answer that question.
Okay. At one point, you're not around as much.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of distance yourself. What's going on right there? How come you guys kind of
it became a point where
ways? You remember around what year this was?
When I started, I've been doing my own thing since I started separating myself, like, and started doing my own thing. I want to say around 20, right in the beginning, like 2013, 2013, 2014, something like that. I started doing my own thing. But it was more so, like I said before in another interview, we got, it was just label situations. Like, everybody got different mindsets. Everybody want different things, you know what I'm saying? People want different motives, so shit, it caused me to have to, you know what I'm saying, step foot and do my own thing, because like I said, they want, you know, there's all type of things going on. People want to change the name. People want to change the name from one thing to another. You know, people bumping heads, can't get along, you know what I'm saying? Just deals, management situations, just a lot of shit was just, you know what I'm saying, wasn't right. So for me, I always just stood back and was like, you know what, I'll handle my own shit and put myself around the right people I'm supposed to be around before I just let myself crash. You know what I'm saying?